And welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be discussing a controversial topic that's bound to generate differing opinions. The English Premier League is widely regarded as one of the most competitive and financially rewarding football leagues globally. Due to its extensive fan base and high level of excitement, the league has given rise to some of the most exceptional football players in history. Nevertheless, alongside the greats, there are those who have been deemed overrated by the media and fans alike. In this video, we'll be examining the top 10 most overrated players in the history of the Premier League. Number 1. Mesut Ozil. The first player on our list is Mesut Ozil. The way you perceive the enigmatic German is roughly translated to whether you're a glass half full or empty kind of person. The Mesut Ozil paradox continues to divide opinions, not only among neutral observers, but also among Arsenal fans. It's important to clarify that we're not discussing the Mesut Ozil who won the World Cup with Germany, or the one who impressed during his 3-year stint in La Liga with Real Madrid. We're specifically referring to Ozil's time wearing the Arsenal shirt. Upon his arrival at the Emirates, he was hailed as Arsenal's savior and a game-changer who would lift the team's performance. However, the reality was that he failed to deliver a satisfactory return of Arsenal's record-breaking investment of £42.4 million. This is not to suggest that he lacked talent. He was capable of producing breathtaking moments of skill and had excellent ball control. However, he was also frustratingly inconsistent and often failed to perform in significant matches. Number 2. Joe Hart. Despite his achievements, including 2 Premier League titles and 47 England caps, Hart has been inconsistent for both club and country. It is true that he's brought home 2 Premier League titles and 4 EPL Golden Glove awards. Yet, these honors came when placed in between the stick of a world-class team. As soon as he was forced out, he was exposed and displayed poor quality in many parts of his game. Although Hart is known for his vocal presence on the pitch, his actual goalkeeping abilities have been called into question. In fact, some critics have labeled him as a fraud due to his numerous errors in shot stopping, judgment, awareness, and his inability to distribute the ball effectively. The downturn of his career started when Pep Guardiola took over Manchester City. At the time, he decided the goalkeeper wasn't good enough for his team, especially with the ball at his feet, which is a very important feature for modern goalkeepers. He's now playing for Celtic in the Scottish Premiership. Number 3. Jack Wilshere. During an interview, Guardiola once said that Wilshere was a good player. He wasn't an exceptional one. He believed that Wilshere's reputation had been inflated due to his English nationality and that there were many other players in Spain of similar quality. Similarly, Roy Keane expressed his view that Wilshere is the most overrated player in the world after a disappointing performance in 2018. Despite being highly touted from a young age, Wilshere was unable to realize his full potential due to injuries and inconsistent performances. Nonetheless, he has demonstrated moments of brilliance on the field, such as his ability to dribble past defenders, control the game's tempo, and make accurate passes to unlock defenses. Regrettably, Wilshere's reputation as an overrated player has lingered for years, and he has faced criticism for his perceived arrogance. He retired from professional football at the age of 30, having played 197 matches and scored 14 goals during his time at Arsenal. Number 4. Walcott. Theo Walcott, once a highly touted prospect, finally struggled to live up to his potential. He was a fantastic prospect when Arsenal signed him from Southampton. He then began to develop as a gunner, his speed and incisive play producing occasional moments of absolute brilliance. He had a strong period from 2010 to 2013, scoring 45 goals in 127 matches as a winger. While he had occasional moments of brilliance, he also had long spells of mediocrity and inconsistency, leading Rio Ferdinand to say he never fulfilled his potential and failed to become a top-level player. He surely scored some important goals, but when you're looking to become a top-level player, consistency is key. The players in your team then look to you in certain situations to win big games, and he never really did that. Probably injuries also played an important part in his career. Number 5. Gary Cahill. One of the most ardent Chelsea supporters could fail to recognize Gary Cahill's weaknesses. Although he has improved over the years, the uncertainty and lack of concentration that characterized his early days at Chelsea remain evident. It's a sentiment shared by many, as it is difficult to find a Blues fan who has not been frustrated by the British defender's mistakes. In fact, Cahill was named the most error-prone defender in the Premier League during a title-winning season, suggesting that Chelsea succeeded despite his shortcomings. Although he can still contribute to a team, Cahill lacks the vision, positioning, and ball control necessary to start for a top team competing in Europe. Perhaps he was simply fortunate to be in the right place at the right time with the best team in the world. Number 6. Gael Clichy. Gael was once considered one of the greatest left defenders in the world and had a good career in the English Premier League. The Frenchman reached the PFA Team of the Year in 2007 or 2008 and has declined steadily since then. Clichy is an unreliable defender who suffers from deficits in concentration and decision-making. After playing for Arsenal and then Manchester City, he signed for the Swiss club Servette FC and is currently playing for them. Number 7. Anelka. Anelka's career has been decorated with numerous trophies such as 4 league winners' medals, 3 FA Cups, and a UEFA Champions League winner, and he was also a part of the French Euro 2000 winning team. Despite his impressive accomplishments, it cannot be denied that the French football star has had a tumultuous career, marked by his unsteady behavior and failure to deliver consistently on the pitch. Despite occasional flashes of brilliance, Anelka's consistency led him to play in multiple European leagues, earning over £70 million in loan fees. Although he had some good performances while playing for Chelsea, his career slowly declined, culminating in his retirement from professional football while playing for the Indian side Mumbai City FC in 2015. Number 8. Danny Welbeck. Danny was once considered one of the best young attackers in England, but he has yet to develop a consistent, clinical aspect to his game. Despite being highly regarded by Sir Alex Ferguson, he failed to fully develop at Manchester United and had 2 loan spells before signing with Arsenal for a £16 million fee. Although he has been a decent player for the Gunners, he has struggled to meet the high expectations placed upon him. He has since joined Watford and is currently playing for Brighton. Number 9. Mario Balotelli. Mario arrived at Manchester City with a lot of hype after his impressive performances for Inter Milan. He is still today a highly controversial and polarizing figure in the world of football, with some believing he was overrated while others think that he was a talented player with immense potential. On the other hand, Balottelli's skills on the pitch was undeniable, and he showed flashes of brilliance throughout his career. He scored some crucial goals for both club and country, and his performance in the 2012 European Championship was particularly noteworthy. However, on the other hand, his inconsistency and erratic behavior often overshadowed his talent. He was known for his temperamental personality, on-field antics, and off-field controversies. His frequent clashes with coaches, teammates, and opponents, along with his discipline issues, led to him being dropped from the team on multiple occasions. Number 10. Andy Carrol. Andy Carrol was a highly touted young talent who broke into Newcastle United's first team in 2006. His height, physicality, and powerful left foot were seen as unique assets, and he was soon earmarked for greatness. However, despite his early promise, Carrol ultimately failed to live up to his billing. His performances at Newcastle earned him a £35 million transfer to Liverpool in 2011, but he struggled to adapt to the style of play at Anfield and was often sidelined with injuries. After a brief loan spell at West Ham, he was signed permanently in 2013 but continued to underwhelm. His record of 34 goals and 142 Premier League appearances is a testament to his lack of consistency in front of goal. Despite being called up to England's national team on several occasions, Carroll's international career was also disappointing. His failure to fulfill his early promise has led many to conclude that he was overrated, and his career serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of overhyping young players. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our completion of the top 10 most overrated Premier League players in history. While some of you may find a few of the names on this list contentious and unusual, such variation in opinions is expected when discussing subjective matters. We encourage you to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more.